Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk, back with another video today, and tonight the NFL is back. The NFL Hall of Fame game, 2023 game, is tonight at 7 o'clock when the Cleveland Browns face the New York Jets. No, neither Aaron Rodgers or Deshaun Watson or Nick Chubb or even other stars like Sauce Gardner or Garrett Wilson are playing. Usually the Hall of Fame game, you don't see a lot of solid players play. Actually, last year, we did see Josh Jacobs play like 2 drives, which shocked me last year. But Josh Jacobs, I think last year was actually pretty solid in the Hall of Fame game, and you got to see him in 2 drives for the Raiders last year. Last year was the Raiders and the Jaguars. We got to see first overall pick Travon Walker in last year's Hall of Fame game, so it wasn't too bad. We saw him for a couple drives. Last year's game wasn't that close. It was not that entertaining, but I think this year's game can be really entertaining. Starting quarterbacks for both sides. Zach Wilson will be starting for the New York Jets. That's going to be really interesting to see how he plays today. Everybody's been talking about how, Aaron Rodgers has been saying, people at Jets training camp have been saying he's been looking really good recently, and that he's been, lighting it up in training camp, and that he looks like he's improved a little bit. I think it should be interesting to see how he controls the offense tonight, however long he's playing. I would think he probably plays at least, if not most of the first half, the whole first half. And I think in my opinion, what is a successful game for Zach Wilson? If he can lead the Jets to 1 or 2 scoring drives, that is a successful game for Zach Wilson. Another thing that's going to be really interesting to watch tonight is Nathaniel Hackett running the offense. We saw how terrible he was last year in Denver. How can he be better as the Jets offensive coordinator now? I think that's going to be another thing that's going to be really interesting to watch, and we'll see. Also, Jets first-round pick. I think that's going to be another thing that can be really interesting to watch in tonight's preseason opener between these two teams. Will McDonald, a defensive lineman, I think he's going to be a hell of a player. I was surprised by the draft pick at pick 15. I thought he was going to go at the end of the first round, maybe early second round. I thought the Jets probably picked him a little early, but at the same time, I think he's going to be a really solid player. He should be fun to watch tonight. The Browns made some good draft picks in the draft. Cedric Tillman, a wide receiver, I think he could be really interesting to watch in tonight's game. Browns starting quarterback, they have Kellen Mond starting for them today, and he's a guy who was, a draft pick for the Vikings. I think they drafted him in like the 2nd or 3rd round, and has barely played at all. I think he should be interesting to watch for the Browns in this game because he's barely got he barely got a chance in Minnesota, and now that he's on this team, I think it could be interesting to see how he plays today. They have another quarterback, Joshua Dobbs, as well. They drafted another quarterback from UCLA in the 6th round in last year's draft. So I think quarterback play should be interesting to watch from the Browns. But who wins this game? That's the final question. I think the New York Jets, they have the better quarterback play. I think they're going to have some better players out there tonight. I think the Browns are going to be resting a lot of their players. So I think the Jets and Zach Wilson will be able to take care of the win. I think this could be a really close game, but we'll see what happens. I'm excited the NFL is back tonight. These were our thoughts. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.